If physical worlds are divided by barriers of matter, space, or dimension, then perhaps the spiritual or non-physical realms are divided by something even more elusive: frequency. Imagine reality as a vast spectrum. Just as radio stations transmit on separate bands, each spiritual plane might exist at its own frequency, layered yet distinct. They do not collide unless something or someone tunes them into alignment. In this structure, the dark dimension does not float aimlessly. It resides low on the spectrum, buried in dense, corrosive energy, a place not accessed by chance, but by descent. Lower frequencies are not just metaphors. They represent the realm of dark energy, parasitic thought forms, and corrupted consciousness. The higher frequencies, in contrast, resonate with clarity, unity, and transcendence. Our world, suspended somewhere in the middle, is constantly under siege from both directions. It is a battlefield of vibration, and we, humanity, are the tuning fork. When suffering spreads, when fear is weaponized, when violence becomes common and morality blurs, it is not just society that degrades. The frequency of our collective consciousness drops. The veil, once impermeable, begins to thin. The dark realm, which could once only observe, begins to influence. It seeps through not with horns and fire, but with thoughts, ideologies, behaviors. It does not conquer. It resonates. This manipulation of frequency is not accidental. If something understood these energetic mechanics, they could engineer a descent. By drowning the world in noise, in distraction, in negativity, they could weaken the human spirit. They could make the grotesque familiar, turn suffering into spectacle, normalize despair, and in doing so, they would tune humanity to the dark. It would not require possession or invasion, only alignment, and perhaps that's already happening. Certain humans begin to exhibit qualities unlike those we call human. Cold-blooded logic, reptilian detachment, a lack of empathy masked as efficiency. They speak in tongues of control and order, but underneath lies the hunger of something else. They walk among us, not with claws or scales, but with ambition that knows no soul. Agents of the dark forces, some unwitting, others fully transformed. Their presence is not always physical. Sometimes they speak through ideas, through media, through false prophets promising order while ushering in decay. They are not the darkness, but they clear the path for it. And with every act of cruelty, every compromise of truth, the world slips further into their frequency. Most remain unaware. The modern mind is trained to dismiss what it cannot measure. Spirituality is treated as delusion, frequency as fantasy. The eyes are open, but they are blind. The ears hear, but they do not listen. Humanity is distracted, programmed, and conditioned to forget its own resonance. And in that forgetfulness, the tuning deepens. But there are some who remember, some who feel the shift, not with senses but with the soul. They know something is wrong. They feel the suffocation of unseen forces. They hear the world's pitch lowering, the harmonic distortion creeping in, and they resist. This is the true battle, not of swords, not of fire, but of resonance. A war for the soul's frequency. To raise the vibration is to strengthen the barrier. To protect the boundary is to protect existence itself. Through intention, awareness, truth, and connection, the veil can be mended. But those who benefit from its breach will fight back. They will mock, silence, or destroy anyone who tries to awaken the masses. Because the moment enough of us remember who we are, what we truly are, the spell breaks, and the whisper fades.